Whether you're a fan or not, we can all agree that Justin Bieber has gone through a lot in his life. He rose to fame at a young age, and it's affected him ever since. Now, starting off, we have his relationships with older men, more particularly P. Diddy and Usher. American singer Jaguar Wright reveals that Diddy had been trying to gain control over Justin Bieber, but struggled until Usher stepped in, took over management, and ultimately handed Bieber over to Diddy for 48 hours. Now, what happened during those 48 hours? No one really knows. But a surface video between Diddy and Justin has been circulating online, and it's raising some eyebrows. In it, they're at a studio together, and Diddy confronts Justin about not responding to his messages or communicating as much anymore. Diddy says, "Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out." Now, Justin, who was still young at the time, stuttered, saying, "I mean, you tried to get in contact me throughout all my projects and whatnot, but you never got my number." And then he felt so pressured, he actually gave Diddy his personal phone number. Social media users are raising red flags, with one person tweeting, "This is a creepy video," while another one said, "Justin seems nervous around him." Now, in past interviews, Justin has been asked some really uncomfortable and just truly inappropriate questions. Now, he usually avoided answering them, but the fact that he was even asked about it in the first place is just weird. Now, in a follow-up clip, Justin spoke of one of the encounters. They were asking some really weird questions. My mom was, like, right there. Then, in 2012, Katy Perry was caught behaving poorly around the star at an award show, and that same year at the AMAs, Jenny McCarthy grabbed Justin and repeatedly kissed his neck when she presented him with an award. Now, Jenny was 40 years old at the time, and Justin had recently turned 18. In a video of the moment, Justin is clearly uncomfortable and tried to get away from her grasp, but he can't. Now, Justin was so shocked he started off his acceptance speech by saying, "Wow, I feel violated right now," which I can't blame him for. Now, Jenny later told Access Hollywood that her emotions took over when Justin came onto the stage and dismissed her antics as her living out her cougar fantasy. She added at the time, "I couldn't help it, he was just so delicious," which is just, gross. Then there's the time Ellen DeGeneres made Justin uncomfortable on her talk show. And I mean, this wasn't the first time Ellen was mistreating her guests, and it unfortunately wouldn't be the last. Now, she's always teased Justin and asked him personal questions when he was a guest on her show. But in 2015, she took it too far. Now, at that point, Justin had photos taken of him while he was on vacation. Ellen then put those pictures on the screen, obviously blurred, and asked him to explain himself, which was just awkward. Ellen said, "Let's talk about the paparazzi show and Bora Bora. So you were obviously in a private bungalow. How do you not see that there were paparazzi there?" Now, Justin said, "I just didn't see them. I think I wasn't really looking out for them either," while also adding that he feels the picture was taken by the paps hiding in a boat. He then went on to say, "The first thing I saw was the censored one, and it had the black thing over it. I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know what this is going to look like, and then it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be." But Ellen wasn't satisfied with this answer. "So there's a young woman in the background you can see in the bed. Is that your girlfriend?" Ellen asks. Now, this was just extremely weird and gross of Ellen and her show to do. Poor Justin. Then, at a restaurant in Spain in 2016, a fight broke out between Justin and Orlando Bloom. Now, it's rumored to have started due to Justin getting cozy backstage with Orlando's then-wife Miranda Kerr at a Victoria's Secret show in 2012. But by 2016, Orlando and Miranda divorced. It said that Justin started the altercation by shouting, "What's up, B?" to Orlando from across the restaurant. Orlando then got up and threw a punch at Justin, and apparently people at the restaurant were cheering for Orlando. Now, afterwards, Justin took to social media trying to hit back. He posted a bikini picture of Miranda followed by a photo of Orlando in tears. Now, in 2024, both men are happily married, so I don't think they'll be fighting over women anymore, but Justin was just so young and shouldn't have been treated that way by Orlando. Not to mention, Justin was constantly harassed by paparazzi. Justin was involved in a verbal altercation with paparazzi outside his Park Lane hotel. Now, in the footage, the then 19-year-old is seen pushing pushing a member of the press out of the way as he climbs into a waiting car. Now the move provoked a strong verbal response from the photographer, prompting Justin to exit the car and confront the cameraman. Now his bodyguards had to hold him back, and he got back into the vehicle and drove away. Justin later took to Twitter to respond to the footage captured and said, rough morning, trying to feel better for the show tonight, but let the paps get the best of me. Sometimes when people are shoving cameras in your face all day and yelling the worst things possible at you, well, I'm human. Rough week, not gonna let them get the best of me again. Gonna get focused on the show tonight, adrenaline is high now. Gonna go put it on the stage. Again, violence is never the answer. These paps are so rude and invading towards Justin, it's not a shock that sometimes he explodes. Now another moment that stands out is that in November 2019, Justin was shooting hoops at his house in Beverly Hills when the paparazzi went there and videotaped him. Now he did not want them there, and he let the paps know how he felt. He screamed, "Yo, for real, why you guys gotta be like that? Leave me alone at my effing house. Real though, leave me the F alone at my house." He then repeated this multiple times, and the paps apologized and left. What's crazy to me though is that this happened at his house. Not to mention the fact that fans can be crazy sometimes. Back in 2016, when Justin went on tour in Barcelona, Spain, a fan ran up to his car and stuck his hand in the window. Now the singer was then 22 years old, and he instantly punched the fan in the face, making his lip bleed. Back then, a video of the incident was caught on camera by TMZ. As Justin was arriving at his concert, his car window was down as he was greeting fans. As per the report, a fan called out his name and he stretched his hand inside the car through the window. He was heard saying that he had touched Justin Bieber's face just before the singer landed a punch on his face. Now, so many horrible things have happened to Justin, but he's trying to make sure that young people don't go through what he did. In 2020, while speaking with Apple Music's Zane Lowe, he spoke about his own experiences in the music industry as a young artist. "It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone telling me they love me and turned their back on you in a second." He then added that he wanted to protect Billie Eilish, who rose to fame young and quick just like Justin did. "I just want to protect her. I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody," he said. Well, that's all for our list of heartbreaking times Justin Bieber was ruined by Hollywood. Now, what do you think about this situation? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Whether you're a fan or not, we can all agree that Justin Bieber has gone through a lot in his life and seems nervous around him. Well, another one said, "Justin seems nervous around him," and a third said, "They were asking some really weird questions. My mom was, like, right there." Then in 2012, Katy Perry was caught behaving poorly around the star at an award show.